Welcome. My name is Jeff Wells, and I teach in the Omnibus program for Veritas Online Academy. And I count it a privilege to teach from a classical model and a Christian perspective. For many years, I was a local church pastor and a small private school administrator located in a ski resort north of Los Angeles in the mountains of California. And the nature of that small, self-contained community really required me to become a sort of spiritual jack of all trades. And so I served really young and old alike, children of the school, parents of the school, the general community members wondering about Christianity, as well as caring for a local congregation pursuing spiritual formation in Christ. Interestingly, what I found while serving within that broad environment was that the best spiritual fruit that I saw produced was mainly through helping people think biblically while engaging the problems that they faced in the world where they lived just as it is. That's why I count it a privilege to teach for Veritas from a classical Christian perspective, is it because it helps students to grapple with the ideas and the actions that permeate the real world, but from a vantage point of both understanding history and biblical Christianity. As a matter of fact, my wife and I used the classical Christian model in educating our own children, and I became convinced that it definitely helps young men and women better understand as well as navigate the teen years. And it gives them both a strong spiritual foundation and a deep intellectual framework that fits them for almost any future vocation. In my class at Omnibus, we discussed not just some of the greatest modern Western literature, but we study the worldviews found in those texts and how those worldviews influenced the shape of modern culture today. The way we study those historical perspectives comes in large part through inviting us all to read these texts, read these books, and climb into them together to see the most memorable stories, the most fascinating plots, the most famous characters that Western literature really has produced. So I invite you to share with me some exciting and thought-provoking literature, some thought-provoking reading, as we allow ourselves to enter into the culture of a historical era and learn how it's come to shape our modern culture today. So I invite you to come with me. It would be a privilege to share a classroom with you this year. Thank you.